I think a topic that everyone's talking about is Colin Kaepernick. He had a workout earlier, way before the season started. The Dallas Cowboys did not go to it, but still, who's their quarterback now for the Dallas Cowboys for this season? Andy Dalton. We saw he's not the answer at quarterback against the Cardinals. Is Jerry Jones gonna swing a sign here? Is he gonna go get Colin Kaepernick? I mean, I think if he does go get Colin Kaepernick, I think their team, you're going to have a new quarterback, new face. He can compete with Andy Dalton because there's no one there to compete with Andy Dalton except the backup. And if Andy Dalton continues playing really bad, then that backup will play. And for sure, you know this guy, he can play well. So why not? Why doesn't Jerry Jones go get Colin Kaepernick? And I think this division, where it is, it makes total sense to go get him. It's 2-4. They're 2-4 in their division. They're leading their division because obviously they're in the NFC East, right? But just adding him just gonna make it better because the Eagles look like the team. The Giants could win this division. Any team, this division just wide open. Anyone can win the division. But for the Cowboys especially, who's gonna win the division? If they want to win the division, they should go make this move. Because the Eagles, the Giants could win this division if the Cowboys don't do anything. And I think having Colin Kaepernick is also going to be good because he's kind of only going to be like the only like running quarterback in the whole league who can run in the whole division. I think the Eagles, it'd be hard to account for Colin Kaepernick, and then he has all the weapons too. So you could sign this guy for a short-term 1-year deal. You don't have to sign this guy for a 6-year deal worth like $300 million. You don't need to do that. You can sign him for a simple 1-year deal. Give him how much he wants. Because the Dallas Cowboys are a win-now team. Before, without Dak Prescott, we know Dak Prescott, he got injured, right? He won't be back. But who's the quarterback now? Andy Dalton is not the answer. So he has to go get Colin Kaepernick. And I don't know why there have been some rumors, but it hasn't been the biggest rumor that Colin Kaepernick should sign. And there have been a lot of stuff like the Ravens and all that stuff before, but I think this definitely makes sense. Because if they want to make the playoffs, they can literally make it with 6 or 7 wins. Even if it takes time for Kaepernick to get going, you can still play Andy Dalton. And I know you're playing Andy Dalton a lot of money, but this guy can be your backup quarterback for the future too. You could just trade it. You could get a trade out of Andy Dalton. You can release Andy Dalton because you paid him that much, and then you can spend it on this guy later. So I think this guy, he's so much better. Even you can use him on some Taysom Hill plays too. And I think Colin Kaepernick, he's just looking for an offer at this point. He's saying, "Can someone just sign me?" And I think teams should go out there, look at him, and sign him. And I think the Cowboys just need to go there and sign him. I think it makes total sense for this year. Dak Prescott, he's the future, right? But this guy, he can play the backup. He can play some Taysom Hill. He can do all those type of stuff. Why not have him on your team? So I think it makes total sense that Jerry Jones goes out and gets Colin Kaepernick.